the one thing I definitely want to hear from you, because you have so much experience of like working with other maestros and spending a lot of time like in the jungle and working with medicine and stuff, was kind of like your impression of Sylvia and Noe first and foremost, just like as healers themselves.
Oh man, they're the real deal. Like they've put in a lot of time with the plants. They've done their diets, and their intentions are really pure. You can feel it. They're jovial and happy, and they honestly just want to be here to help people and to heal people, and that's it's just incredible.
Awesome. And how about thoughts on maybe just the way that this retreat was laid out, like schedule-wise, the group, the just overall feel of like this week?
Oh man, the feel of this week has it's really flowed well. I always like to say that when I go to retreat centers, you know it's a good program when everyone starts to feel like family towards the end. And that started happening here very quickly. So the program that you guys have been running has been phenomenal. We've had great time to hang out and breaks. We've gotten story time with the healers. We've gotten some amazing ceremonies. Yeah, it's just been top notch.
Awesome. Thoughts on the center itself, like the physical location?
It's beautiful here, man. I mean, like the center here is absolutely beautiful. The fact that it's got its own private cenote and pools, and at least 3 master plants grow on this property with, and you can feel that this is a healing place.
Awesome. Do you feel like anything's like kind of lost by not doing it in Peru?
I think the only thing that's lost is there's more culture. The Shipibo culture is really lost when you don't do it in Peru. But if you have practiced healers, they can bring the medicine to Mexico or to wherever they're working and make do. But I do find that not being where the plants are growing does have an effect as well on the feeling of the place. But it's small, and it might be just my bias.
No, I don't disagree. I think there's a lot of magic in like being right there where the plants actually grow. As far as lost my train of thought. Why? If you want to just take a second and share like just a minute or a second or two about like who you are and like your involvement with HHP, if you're comfortable with like that being like a part of this.
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So my name is Jared Reinhardt. I'm the lead integration coach for Heroic Hearts Project. Heroic Hearts is a nonprofit that sends veterans to work with ayahuasca and other plant medicines internationally and now domestically. We've been a part of the psychedelic space now for about almost 7 years. And it's been a real pleasure to come here and to see what David and Cordy have put together for these people. It's a wonderful place for healing. It's a wonderful environment to get to know each other. And honestly, I made 2 new friends that are probably gonna last for the rest of my life after this.
We'll make it obvious that any statements provided are not reflective of HHP.
But
of you.
But yeah, okay. But I represent HHP. It's fine. I know that. It's too late to say that now. Like I represent it.
The last thing for any folks who are considering doing something like this, maybe unsure of like, who to do it with, because it can be so difficult to know like who to trust. Kind of what thoughts would you have for someone in that position?
The first thing you need to look for when you're looking for a center or a place to go work with ayahuasca or one of these traditional plant medicines is really like you should be able to talk to the people who run and ask questions, as many questions as you would like, and they should be very open to talking to you and answering these questions for you. That's your first step to figuring out that this is a good, valued place, and if you can see that they know what they're doing or not. After that, I would make sure that they have, if they don't have a medical screening program. So if you're going through something and they're not doing medical screenings, that's a red flag as well. And then also some things to look out for is some people like to add way too many psychedelics to the menu. So, because I think that these sacred plant medicines, when you use them, if you use them together with something else, I think you can lose part of it. So, like giving ayahuasca its space or giving mushrooms its space can be very, very healing.
Absolutely. Cool. Awesome, man. Any last thoughts on anything that you want to add about your time here?
No, not really, except for just I'm extremely grateful to have the opportunity to come out and meet you guys and do this. And honestly, man, I'm really looking forward to the years to come and what's going to come of this for us.